What's going on, guys and gals, and welcome to Good Real Hunting, where we hunt for the good reels so you don't have to. It's your boy Brad. The Brett Man's right over here. It's Beers with the Bros, so Chris is down here, and we have another special guest. My brother Eric is right below me here. You've seen him before for Slash It Out 2, Halloween 2018 versus Halloween H2O. He is back, baby. And today we're going to be talking 2021 new releases, and assuming things actually come out in 2021, we're just going to go through the list here of some of the things we're excited about, have an open discussion about it, nothing too structured, nothing too crazy. Just want to have some a nice conversation about some 2021 stuff. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, grab your favorite brew and just come out and hang with us.
I got mine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't handle my liquor, so I can't.
Crystal Light.
Crystal Lake water is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
So, you guys doing well?
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
All right, dude.
Excellent.
To apologize in advance, my voice sounds like dog shit.
Out of a horse's ass.
Out of a horse's ass.
All
Well,
right.
that's not good.
Something like it.
So, I know Brett's got to dip out a little early today, so we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the more obvious things on the front end of this that you guys know that we're going to be excited for and that you are going to be excited for as well. And then we're just going to get on after that, after he takes off, and then we'll be ready to rock. So, but yeah, so Brett, why don't you start things off for us?
Let's go ahead and talk about my two most looked forward to movies of 2021, and that is going to be No Time to Die Hard, the next James Bond movie with Daniel Craig's very last time playing the 007 character. What the hell's so funny?
No Time to Die Hard, dude. I've been waiting for Bond, John McClane mashup.
We got Die Hard on our mind, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's just No Time to Die.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That's what Bond needs. How would you like your drink? I want a Yippee Ki Yay, shaken, not stirred. I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, Bond. I'm so looking forward to. I got what we call robbed out of that opportunity last year. It came out on my birthday weekend, and then it was my 30th birthday. No Time to Die. It was going to be the best birthday weekend ever. And then they're like, "No, we're going to move it to November." I'm like, "You," and like. But no, of all seriousness, I am so excited for this movie, and I'm so excited about the villain of this movie, and I can't wait to see it.
I'm right there with you, pal, dude. What do you guys think about No Time to Die Hard?
I'm excited, just to see what he's going to bring in his last movie. I don't know. The preview looks pretty good, so I don't know. You guys are the experts. I just rewatched all of the old ones here last few months, but I'm pretty pumped up.
There you go. Chris, what do you think, my friend?
I'm ready for it, man. I hated that it got pushed back, especially because it was your birthday. But but I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. I think it's I think it's a good combo with the director and Rami Malek coming in to play the villain. I'm excited for it. I've been on a little bit of a Bond kick myself here lately. I don't know. They were having a marathon a couple of weekends ago, and I got sucked in, man. So I've just been going through and watching all the old ones for the past week and a half or so.
Awesome, man. Brad, do you want to throw anything else with the Bond?
I do, yeah. I mean, as you guys know, who's been following us for any length of time, we started the thing off back in September, and we really we were hitting the Bond stuff pretty hard there for a minute. We were jacked. Bond was going to be November month, or November was going to be Bond month, if you will. So, I'm a big fan of Bond. Brett's a big fan of Bond. We're all big fans of Bond around here, and definitely jacked about it. I'm excited to see Daniel Craig's last outing and to see Carrie Joy Fukunaga's attempt here at bringing us home. And yeah, I think I think it's going to be a good time from what I've seen with the trailers and everything. I'm pumped about it. It's one of my most anticipated movies of the year, right up there with Halloween and a couple other little things. But those are probably my top two. Just off the top of my head, we might unveil something here in a second that is up there as well. But yeah, man, I'm pumped. I can't wait.
And you say Hukanawawa now?
What?
You
They're
said
close.
what was that name?
Kabuku Charlie.
Say that. Yeah, say that 5 times.
I think I saw that on the trailer, directed by Kabuku Charlie.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, we're going to move on to the next one real quick. I'm not sure how much time I have left, so we're not going to waste it.
Fukunaga, he's the director of the Brett. He did Detective, and he was supposed to do Pennywise. When they first did Pennywise, the It movie in 2017, they ended up changing things, but he did do True. He's like the showrunner for True Detective on HBO.
Oh, okay, I got you. So they got a good director, so that's good. Let's for probably my last movie I'm able to talk about with you, fine gentlemen. Let's go ahead and knock it out of the park. Halloween Kills, the most anticipated Halloween or the most anticipated horror movie for 2021. We got gypped of it again for October of 2020, but I'm pretty sure it has been confirmed. No matter what happens, we are going to get Halloween Kills in October.
Actually, I just got an email said it's not happening. It's going to be pushed back next year.
Anyways, Brett's feelings got hurt. No, I'm just kidding. But no, anyways, Halloween Kills, we're going to get it no matter what. So I'm very excited just to see the next chapter of this Halloween trilogy. And just to see the newer characters be developed, along bringing back with some of the older characters and see how they're going to be portrayed in this movie.
Yeah, same, man. I'm excited. I know we did. I'm cautiously optimistic about the returning characters. I'm excited to see them come back. I'm hoping it's not just for fan service, and hopefully they have a good story involved with those characters. But I'm glad they're coming back. I'm excited about it. I'm jacked to see. I know Chris a few months ago was telling us back how Jamie Lee Curtis has been doing the samurai sword fighting training, and I'm excited to see. That was from our very first episode, dude.
Showdown that we've been waiting for. It will be worth the year-long wait. I promise, Bert. I've read the script. I know all the secrets.
Well, you were spot on with your Tenet research.
With the Tenet? Oh, have you watched it again?
No, not recently, but ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty sure our next Beers with the Bro episode will be Tenet movie discussion, so stay tuned for that. But Eric, what do you think about Halloween Kills? Because I know Chris, all he's going to talk about is the samurai part of it.
No, I'm really excited for it. I hope they knocked it out of the park with a second one. Like I told you guys earlier, I think we talked once about it. Like, I just hope this one's like brutal. I just hope this comes at you hard. I don't know. I'm really excited about it, but at the same time, I'm a little nervous about it.
Right.
I mean, the first one had its issues, but I don't know. I'm pretty pumped up.
All right. I say I don't blame you. And what the main thing I want for Halloween Kills is to do what Empire Strikes Back did. Let the bad guy win.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely let Michael win in this one, and let him be like the equivalent or even greater than what Darth Vader was in Empire Strikes Back. Absolutely.
As long as he doesn't kill Will Patton.
Yeah, I can't make any promises on that one, bud.
I kind of hope Jamie Lee Curtis dies in this one, to be honest. I kind of hope she sees her end in this one for good.
You see, I feel like they're going to save that death for the last one, and I feel like they're going to kill Karen off in the second one.
I think they will too, but she needs to die in this one or the next one.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely agree with that.
You got to, man. It's the only way to end it. I think that she has to kill Michael and herself in the process. Just samurai sword through him. He's at the same time, and it's almost like what is that? The Last Samurai, whatever, and they just force their swords into each other. Scene, you know.
Yeah, my time is almost up, gentlemen. So I want to quickly throw out some more movies, and you are going to go into deeper discussions with these movies. These are just some of the ones that I'm very excited about. They are Spider-Man 3. Trust me, you all have heard me plenty enough about Spider-Man 3 and how freaking jacked I am about that movie. Then we got The Conjuring 3. Super excited about The Conjuring 3. I love both of the Conjuring movies they've done already. I just hope they just kind of put a nice little bow to finish out this one. And then, of course, we got other movies too. We got Fast and Furious 9. John Cena is supposed to be in that movie, but I can't see him.
WWE Super. I'm not even.
Yeah, I even think Drax is in that movie too. If you just are so incredibly still, you can see him.
I've never seen any of those movies.
You haven't seen the Fast and Furious movies?
No, I've seen them on TV a little bit, but I don't know. I can't get into them. I don't know.
Okay, well, I could tell you, Eric, the first one, the third one, and the fifth one are the three best ones in my opinion.
I can agree with that. I second that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any since 5.
All right, and then oh yeah, of course, the most anticipated movie of 2021 for me is Minions: The Rise of Gru.
I knew somebody was gonna say it. Fuck yeah!
Woo! No, I'm just JK. It's obviously going to be Halloween Kills, Spider-Man 3, The Conjuring, and No Time to Die. Those are easily my top ones I'm most looking forward to.
Okay. Now, Brett. Brett is our Marvel Meister here of the group. Is there any Marvel stuff coming out that we should be aware of in the discussion here?
Yes. They're going to come out with Morbius, which that is a Universal Studio project, kind of like in the Sony Spider-Man universe. There's going to be that. We're going to get the second Venom movie of Let There Be Carnage. Hate the title of that movie.
The Eternals.
Yeah, we're going to get the Eternals, which I'm very looking forward to that because I feel like that would be the equivalent of what Guardians of the Galaxy, the first movie, was, because nobody knows about the Eternals besides the diehard fans. So I am really excited about that movie.
Me too.
Still got Black Widow.
Yeah, and we still got Black Widow coming out in May. I feel like at this point they should just put it on Disney Plus, let it get the Mulan treatment.
But yeah, because Wonder Woman's already out there on HBO, and I imagine they got a pretty good thing going. Do you think? What do you think? As far as Black Widow goes, how do you think that's going to compare to Wonder Woman in the female superhero genre? Do you think it's going to be better? Not the first.
I think it'll be better.
Yeah.
The second one, I do too. I think it's going to be, because I like the fighting style of Black Widow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it has that blonde girl from Midsommar too that I am a huge fan of.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, yes, huge fan of her.
And I think that David Harbour looks like he's having a good time in that role as well. So I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, but the thing I mainly say about Black Widow is just this movie's just too late. This movie should have replaced Captain Marvel. We should have had this movie first, and then after Endgame, we get the Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah, that would have made for a good moment in Endgame too. I think a better moment.
Absolutely. And then of course there's Spider-Man 3, and I think that's pretty much it for the Marvel front.
Okay.
Oh, and then DC one that's coming out is the Suicide Squad, like the what do you call it, a reboot or a remake?
This is a reboot, I would say.
Yeah,
it's not.
They got some of the same actors though.
Margot Robbie's coming back. Yes.
Yeah, she's coming back. John Cena's in it, and I think it was confirmed Will Smith was in it, but I can't remember.
I don't think he is.
Oh, he's not. I thought I saw something.
Joel Kinnaman is back.
Yeah,
and a couple other guys in there, but the first one was for me was a huge letdown. I hated the first Suicide Squad. It was pretty bad. It was dog shit out of a horse's ass. But I think that James Gunn coming in with this one will be pretty rock and roll. I really like what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought they were a lot of fun. So.
Glad you brought that up because Gunn did such a great job with Guardians of the Galaxy, combining multiple personalities to make it super entertaining. So he's like the perfect person to do Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and I thought so too. So I'm looking.
What about aren't they doing the Justice League Snyder cut?
Yeah,
Uh,
that would be the HBO Max special. It's the Justice League, the Snyder cut. That's probably like of TV shows or like streaming devices. That's the thing that I'm most looking forward to. I feel that's going to be fantastic.
Do you actually think they can actually salvage the movie though? Because that movie was probably the most dog shit comic book movie I think I've ever seen.
Yes, because of the fact that it's going to be in Snyder's vision, and he has a great vision for what the Justice League and the DCEU is supposed to be, and I feel like he'll make it redeemable and like make it watchable again.
Did he get the director's credit for the like the theatrical release last time? He directed about
Joss
half
Whedon
the movie.
did.
Yeah.
He directed about half the movie, and then he left, and Joss Whedon came in to.
I think Whedon moved the credit for it.
He got the credit for it. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard about that, but yeah, it was meant to be Zack Snyder's. From the very get go. So I'll be interested to see how that. They're actually. I thought I read something where they went back to shoot like extra stuff for it as well.
They did. I just felt like you'd have to reshoot that whole movie to make it good. It was freaking awful. I was like, I would rather them just remake another Justice League.
Yeah, or like do a Justice League too. I agree with that. So, well, hey, gentlemen, I just got my cue to get on out of here. So, Chris, I am leaving you with the responsibility of the whole. What did you all think about this video? Line, and be sure to like, share, subscribe. I will be watching this replay. So if you fuck it up, I'm going to kick your ass.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ. I forbid.
No, I'm just messing. But no, guys, it's a pleasure. Sorry to head out. Got to do a family dinner. Food is more important than you guys. So, no, I'm just messing. JK. So, I will talk to you guys later. And Chris knows the inside scoop for the movie Dune.
Yeah, he does. He knows about Dune, man. We'll get into that.
Yeah, go ahead, get into it, and I'll talk to you guys later.
See you, Brett.
Thanks for joining us here for a little bit.
Love you, buddy. Be good.
Okay. All right. Now we can talk about the good stuff, man.
Now the fucking here. Let's party, dude. Let's go.
It's the party, man. We have no more supervision, ladies and gentlemen.
Now that Dad's out of the house, we can really get down. Eric, wants that beer open.
I need one. Dang.
Yeah, it's freaking Steve Austin up in here now. Okay, so we've talked about a lot of the big stuff. We've talked about Halloween. We've talked about Nightmare on Elm Street. No, we haven't. No Time to Die. We talked about
No Time to Die hard. Honestly, let's take a second to think about how cool it would be if we got a James Bond, John McClane mix up. That'd be pretty cool, right?
They probably cross paths in damn Russia and Die Hard 5 while freaking Die Hard while John McClane was out there doing espionage.
Man, I didn't even take the time to watch that last one. I just knew from the trailer that it was going to be dog shit.
Dude, you have no idea. It was the most freaking ridiculous. Worst excuse of a movie I've ever seen for that.
I remember when he was like promoting that movie. He was like on Jimmy Fallon, I think, and I don't even think he cared, like even promoting the movie.
He didn't care in the movie either. It was blatantly obvious. You've seen his trailers for stuff he's done lately. On Voodoo, you scroll, you see like a Bruce Willis movie. You click on, it's got a 0% every single time. Like either way, we won't get into that. We're going to get into the good stuff, ladies and gents.
Yeah, he's
still on the Die Hard train. Obviously, Brett's thinking about it. We're thinking about it. We're not going to see one this year, but let's see. Okay, so we talked about some of the bigger stuff. So let's just go ahead, man. I know Chris probably has a lot of knowledge of some stuff coming out. Eric, you do as well. What is there anything that you guys want to kind of bring up first and foremost?
My number one movie, and you guys might not like these movies, but my number one is The Matrix 4. Coming out. It's going to be a year from now, pretty much, but I'm pretty pumped for it. I don't know. Those are big movies back in the day for me. I'm real interested to see where they're going to go with these movies, with the next movie. I have no idea where they're going to go with it. I haven't really read that much into it, but that's probably the number one movie on my list, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one too, man. That's one I keep forgetting about, honestly, because it's so random that it's even happening. But
I know.
I like the. Hopefully, it's better than the second and the third one, and it can
I
kind
think
of.
so.
Yeah, so what I'm hoping for. Obviously, Keanu can still kick some ass, so there's no question about that. Morpheus, and I mean,
I don't think he's coming back. So they're only bringing back like a few people.
Who is coming back? Do you know off the top of your head?
Keanu's coming back, and then I can't think of her name.
Carrie Ann Moss, I think, has been confirmed, and Jada Pinkett
Yeah.
Smith, I think, are both coming
Trinity?
back. Yeah, Trinity and Nairobi.
They're coming back. I saw Neil Patrick Harris was going to be in it.
Yeah,
That's random.
Yeah, it is very random. I just saw that today. So
I'm just very curious, like with all the bullshit that happened in Revolutions, like I just don't know where there really is that they could go.
that's why I'm excited about it, because I have no idea where they're going to go with this movie.
Yeah, I saw some of the set photos and stuff, and it's just like it's Carrie Ann Moss, it's Trinity riding around with Keanu Reeves on the back of a
motorcycle. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, in San Francisco. I'm like, I don't really know what the fuck this. I mean, of course, that's.
I mean, it could be terrible. It could come out and be the worst movie, but I don't know. I'm just really curious to know what's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to be terrible, because I remember I read an interview with Keanu Reeves, and he was like, I had no interest in coming back, but the story was so good that made me want to jump back in and do it. So
I remember seeing that. So
that's what I was going to say. I would say with them wanting to make another one, I would hope that it's some kind of way to make some money, and they actually have a story and something they're wanting to do. And the fact that Keanu is doing the thing makes me think that they might actually have something decent lined up, because he doesn't need it right now. He's out there freaking tearing up John Wick. He could do whatever he wants right now. He doesn't have to do this.
But have you seen those videos of him like at the gun range?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That man is a sex machine. He's a very cool guy. I like Keanu.
Yeah,
Thank God he didn't
pretty
change his name to Chuck Spadina. You know, that would have been fucking terrible.
Did you guys see the last Bill and Ted movie?
I have not got a chance to watch it yet, but I
haven't either. I haven't. I was just curious. I don't know.
No,
excellent.
Things that said that that it was pretty good. But I've read some other reviews that said it seemed like they were just sleepwalking through it. So never know. It could be hit or miss. But I love the other two. I'm excited for it.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. We'll have to check that out. We will go on to here's one we haven't mentioned yet, and I think it's kind of exciting, and that's going to be March 2021, March 5th, Ghostbusters Afterlife, directed by Jason Reitman. What are you guys thinking about this one, dude? Paul Rudd's coming in here. Finn Wolfhard is in here from Pennywise.
Bill Murray, he's coming back.
I think all the original guys are coming back in some capacity. I don't think they're going to be. Yeah. They're not going to be the main focus. I think it's just going to be like it almost seems like a passing the torch kind of movie where these young kids are going to be the focus, and then the old guys will show up to give them some advice sometime down the line. I was excited about it, but I'll be honest. After I watched the trailer, it didn't really do much for me. I was less excited after watching the trailer. For me, I mean, I didn't think it was a completely different direction than.
I don't even remember the trailer. I've seen it once.
I don't think I've seen the trailer.
It's kind of like a teaser, but it's not. None of the original cast are in there. It's just Paul Rudd and.
I've seen the little teaser they did.
Yeah, they go into the. I think one of the kids. I think Finn Wolfhard's character goes into the barn and finds the old the car. What do they call it? I can't remember. It's been so long now, but they find the old car and they start asking a bunch of questions. I don't know.
So I mean, I'm mixed about it, like you said. I mean, I like the Ghostbusters movies. They're not really something that I grew up with per se. I didn't watch a lot as a kid or anything or whatnot. I think they're good. I enjoy them. I love those guys all being together and stuff. So I don't know. It just doesn't really bring any nostalgia back for me at the same time, though. I'm looking forward to it, but I don't really know if it's going to be any good. What do you think, Eric?
I mean, I'll definitely check it out. I'm kind of half and half on it. I mean, it could be pretty good, but like you guys said, I don't remember the preview for it.
Right. It didn't show much.
I just remember the poster, seeing the poster here and there, but I don't remember the preview. So I just know Paul Rudd was going to be in it. Some of the original cast is coming back. So that, I mean, but there'll probably be cameos, I'm sure, in the movie. So
yeah, I'm excited about Paul Rudd being in it. That's probably the most exciting thing for me. And you know, I mean, obviously it's going to be great to see Bill in them, but you know, they're old, so they're we'll see what they do, but I don't know.
isn't the director though? Isn't it the son of? I can't think of his name. The guy from he's in the first couple movies.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? I'm going blank.
I think you're thinking of Harold Ramis.
Yeah. Isn't his son directing this movie?
I think Ivan Reitman's son, who was like the producer, maybe he might have directed one of them. I think it's Jason Reitman who is.
Okay, maybe I think it's something else.
Is directing the new one. I could be wrong, man. I might be talking out of my ass.
No, you might be right. I don't know why.
Jason Reitman is correct.
Okay.
As the director here. So here's one that I didn't even know about, man, until I'm looking at this list right now. What do you guys think about this? Where did it go? Hold on a second. What do you guys think about this freaking where did it go? Here it is. March 19th. Untitled Paranormal Activity movie.
Oh, really?
Man.
Jason Blumhouse production.
Oh, Blumhouse took it over, really?
It looks like it.
You know what? The first two I thought were really cool. Like way back when would you call that found footage? I don't know exactly what that genre is.
Found footage.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of plays out like a found footage. It's just a little bit different. The first two I thought were really interesting and really creepy, but it was kind of like Saw, man. They took it to the fucking infinity, and it was just too much. After I think I might have watched the third one, and then I mean, it just got crazy.
Yeah. I like the first three. The first three were all pretty good, and after that, it kind of goes downhill. But either way, I'm not really excited about this one. The last couple were pretty bad. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on it, Eric?
Same. I didn't even know it was coming out with another movie. So.
It's not on the list. Now, one that I'm kind of surprised about. I knew it was coming, but I haven't really put a lot of thought into it yet. And I'm surprised to make it because the first one didn't make a lot of money. But that's going to be Tomb Raider 2 with Alicia Vikander. March 19th. I thought the first one was. What's that?
I said anything that she's in, I'll watch.
Yeah, dude, I agree with that statement.
I mean, she's also a great actor. I say it because she's a great actress, not solely because she's a supermodel. Just she's also a great actress. Is what I meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought she did a fine job in the first one. I actually quite liked the first Tomb Raider movie. I haven't seen it since, so I didn't really love it or anything. But Wolf Goggins there tearing it up. I thought she did a really good job, kind of picking up the role similar to that of the most recent video games they've done, the latest trilogy. Similar vibes, if you will. Did you see that?
I haven't seen any of them, even with
I haven't seen
Angelina Jolie. Yeah,
Angie.
I never saw the original.
Right?
Yeah,
I never saw the originals. I didn't see the last one either, so I probably won't watch this one either.
Okay.
You know what I am excited about though? Another movie I thought of is I'm kind of like Brett. It's supposed to come out on my birthday last year. Top Gun.
Ooh, yeah. I can't wait, dude.
I think it's gonna be pretty good.
I think so too.
What is it called? Top Gun, like Maverick or
A Good Day to Top Gun.
Maverick, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Top Gun, Die Hard.
Yeah, I thought I love Miles Teller, so I thought the addition of him in there would be good. Plus, Val Kilmer's coming back, I think, in some capacity.
Yeah.
And I thought the trailer looked really cool. I think that some of the aerial photography they've got in there is going to be like vomit inducing. Yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. And Tom Cruise, I think that was like a passion project for him for a long time. So, I think it'll be pretty good.
I think so too. I am really looking forward to that one. I think
That's
it's gonna
definitely
be cool.
a theater movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that I want to see in theaters.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, just see what they can do these days with Tom Cruise doing his own stuff because he's crazy, but B, just modern freaking technology, man. I think it's cool. What about this one, man? This one right here came out. It was supposed to come out right before everything shut down, and that's going to be Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place 2.
Yes.
Emily Blunt coming back. John Minsky is directing. He's going to be doing some flashback scenes too, I believe. And Cillian Murphy's coming in. I'm excited about it, man. I thought the trailer they released a while back looked pretty good. I think it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I'll second that. I thought the trailer looked awesome. I loved the first one. I don't think I wasn't even looking forward to the first one. I just kind of stumbled across it, and it turned out to be really good. I don't know if you guys liked it or not, but I thought it was really good. So yeah, Emily Blunt fucking killed it in that first one, and it was just kind of a different horror movie. It was really visceral, with him not being able to talk and shit like that. So I thought it was really good, and I love Cillian Murphy, so I'm looking forward to him being in there too.
I'm pretty excited. I love the first one. I was thinking of this earlier today when I saw that coming out. If it was my movie, I think what I would do, I would have waited like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe renamed it. You go into you're not even sure what you're watching, and you're like, this looks familiar. And it's like either like a prequel, sequel to A Quiet Place. Like you're like, is this A Quiet Place? Like the same monsters, a different story. Just because I don't know exactly where you go after the first one. I mean, I know you can go, but I don't know. It's kind of could be a failure. Maybe I think the second one, a sequel to that one, so soon. I don't know. This is my opinion.
You're thinking the Cloverfield approach, dude.
Cloverfield. That's exactly what I was kind of thinking about. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of mysterious where these monsters come from and everything. And then I don't know. Just how neat would it be if you go to see something you don't really know much about it in the previews, and then it's A Quiet Place sequel, prequel kind of thing.
I can get behind.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I definitely get what you're saying about kind of like how do you keep that fresh?
Yeah.
The first movie was so good. It's like, where do you take it without it being kind of hokey now at this point?
Yeah, because the first one was really good. It was surprisingly good to me. Like,
yeah, me too. And I was like, I just kind of was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, and it was way better than I anticipated.
I still want to be ruined with a sequel because I don't know when the first one came out, but it felt like this one's coming out pretty soon. Well, it was going to before it got pushed back.
I think the last one was like April, right? April 2017, 18. 18.
Yeah, this one's supposed to come out, I think, March or February last year. Theaters were actually open when this was supposed to come out, but it was like the last week until everything shut down. So they made a decision to go ahead and push it back. But yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I like the new addition of Cillian Murphy and Cillian Murphy, whatever you want to call him. I don't really care, but he's in here, and and I thought John Minsky did a good job with this one, so I'm excited to see him tear it up once again. So that's one that's going to be fun. Yeah, well, okay, we got to talk about freaking Spiral a little bit. Samuel L's coming in, and
is he going to be in this one?
Hey, motherfucker!
He is. The Book of Saul. They took that part out of the title, I believe, officially, but it is Spiral. And Chris Rock's going to be freaking tearing it up. Of course, I think it's his story. Of course,
is he directing?
Not directing it, no. He kind of came up with this. Darren Lynn Bousman's directing. He did a couple of the other Saw movies, though, in the first run.
Gotcha.
I think 4 through 7, didn't he? Something like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think he did 4 through 7, if I'm not mistaken. He did he do the third one? Did he do the third one? Or did
I'm not sure. Look him up.
Lee do the third one? I don't know.
Yeah,
He did Saw 2. He did Saw 2 and 3. And that's
Okay.
all I'm seeing on here. Right
That's
now.
it.
Yeah,
Lee went
that makes more sense because he did more some of the more popular Saw movies.
Yeah, 2, 3 were good.
Yeah, before it turned to dog shit.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
But yeah, I mean, okay, Chris Rock did come up with the story for it. Now he turned that over and got screenwritten by someone else, and it's getting directed by Darren Lynn, like I said. But Chris Rock's going to be the main role. Samuel L's in there. The trailer looked pretty cool. It looked different from any other Saw movie we've seen, so I'm pretty jacked about it. This is one that I was really excited about last year. I can't wait for this one.
This one as well. I think this one's going to be it's kind of left field for Chris Rock, so I think it's going to be kind of good. It's going to be a different take. I almost wish they never would have put the Book of Saw title on there. They just would have called it Spiral, and the trailer didn't get so much. Almost, Eric, like what you were talking about with A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Like you didn't exactly know that you were going into a Saw movie. You just thought it was like a Chris Rock horror movie. So that would have been cooler, but nevertheless, I'm very excited for it.
Have you guys watched the Fargo TV show, the last season?
I
haven't seen the last season yet.
Chris Rock in it. Yeah, he does pretty good in it. Really good. It's different for him. You know, it's way more serious role.
In a horror movie or anything like that before, so I'm anxious to see how he's gonna play that.
I am too. I think if he did well in Fargo, though, I think this would be an interesting role for him, for sure. I think I'm excited about it. It's up there on my most anticipated this year. It's not the most, but it's there on the list. One I'll talk about quickly is Free Guy, dude. Did you remember seeing that trailer before theaters closed?
Is that with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, dude, where he's living in the video game or whatever. Tiki Watiti's in there.
I saw that trailer a lot, dude. They played it in front of a lot of movies. I was surprised that they pushed it. It looks entertaining. I don't know that it's going to be all that great, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be like a good one-time watch kind of thing, you know. It'll be fun to watch the first time, and then you probably won't want to fuck with it again.
Yeah, that's kind of what my thought is. I thought it looked interesting enough to bring up. Jungle Cruise is another one with Emily Blunt.
I love Emily Blunt, but I'm not watching fucking Jungle Cruise.
What about Mission Impossible? Isn't it supposed to come out this year? 7?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Doesn't he go to space in this one or something?
I think so, man. He fights he fights the villain on the moon or something. And he did all of his own stunts, so you know that he actually went to the moon. No, I don't know exactly what this last one's supposed to be about. I haven't let's see. Well, was Fallout the last one that came out?
I think so.
So it's all Rogue Nation, but I have not seen Fallout. Was it good?
I think they're pretty solid movies. I'm always entertained with them.
I mean, I like Ghost Call and Rogue Nation. I don't think I saw the last one.
Fallout is one of my favorite action movies of the many years, maybe the last 10 years. It's up in the top few.
Is that the one where he's on the plane? He's hanging onto the side of the plane.
No, that's Rogue Nation. Fallout has Henry Cavill coming in.
Oh, that's right.
And it was great, man. Alec Baldwin. That was great. It was a great one. It had a good story to it. Phenomenal action. Great fight between with Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill in the bathroom from the trailer. That was cool. I really like that one. So yeah, those last 3 Mission Impossible movies have been phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to seeing this one a lot. Hopefully, they can carry that momentum forward and not. I've been waiting on them to freaking drop a freaking a stinker, man. The last couple times, I'm like, surely they can't keep up with these freaking A+ movies, but they've been doing well.
I thought you were talking about a trailer whenever you said a stinker. I was like,
I thought you said a trailer too. I was gonna say they did drop a trailer where he's like yelling at the crew.
Yeah. Put your fucking mask on. Yeah.
I haven't even seen that. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, he goes off.
So what about Snake Eyes? That doesn't have freaking.
Is that a Nicolas Cage?
That's what I was looking.
This is G.I. Joe. Snake.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, snakes. I don't know no snakes.
I got a Mortal Kombat coming out.
They do.
I don't know anything about it, but
I don't either.
I'm actually pretty excited about that one.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, dude, I love the first two. Honestly, they're dog shit now, but when I was a kid, they were.
they were awesome.
Yeah, dude, fucking Scorpion, the get
Oh,
over
yeah.
here fucking thing. Yeah, dude, love that guy. And Sub-Zero, yeah, I love those fucking guys.
I saw that in theater. I think the first one.
I definitely saw Annihilation in theaters,
I saw the first one in theater.
if not the first one. Annihilation, yes, I did see in theaters. Annihilation was the one with Jax, the fucking arms. Yeah.
Is that coming out this month?
I just saw it on here. Let's look.
I thought it was like May or March.
It might be. I don't. For some reason, I feel like I saw something on the calendar here pretty soon, but I might be wrong.
April.
Okay, that makes sense. What about this one, guys? This is one I'm actually very excited about. Another 2019 pushback or 2020 pushback, and that is Candyman with Tony Todd coming back.
I remember I saw the preview, but I don't honestly. I need to go back and watch the preview because I've kind of forgot about that movie since it's been
The
pushed
trailer.
back.
Yeah,
The trailer
was
looked good.
really great. I think that one's going to be really cool.
It's produced by Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah, I think Nia DaCosta is directing, but or is that right?
Yeah,
Somebody.
Yeah, Nia DaCosta's right.
And but I think the trailer looked really good. I wasn't looking forward to it that much, but the trailer sold me. I thought it looked really good.
Yeah, I'm the same. I thought it was gonna be horrible. The trailer came out. I'm like, yeah, this looks good, man.
Do either of you give a shit about Godzilla vs. Kong?
I don't.
I don't know enough about it. I just saw it on the list. I didn't know it was coming out.
Did you guys enjoy Skull Island at all?
Skull Island I thought was okay, but I didn't like the Godzilla movies they've made. Just because the first one was better than the second one, I thought. The second one was just a CGI freaking fest with no story whatsoever.
The King of the Monsters.
Yeah, I just don't care for them because there's so much CGI in there, and it just I can't get into them.
Yes, I like the first Godzilla. I didn't like the second one. That last one was too much. But
the first one I thought was good. Okay. And Skull Island I thought was good.
Yeah, those two fighting each other.
But I just know that's going to be CGI nightmare. And probably not. I don't know. I thought the last Godzilla didn't look good.
That's how I feel about like Wonder Woman and like Black Widow coming up. It's like there's all the big battle scenes are like there's so much CGI in there. It's like you don't have to do all that. You could just have them two fight each other.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like if I wanted to see a crazy action sequence with freaking CGI, I would play a video game or watch a cartoon or something. But
yeah, I mean, it's like you can use the CGI to embellish the scene or whatever, but to have like the entire just to have them like swinging around in front of a green screen and the entire setting, everything that you're seeing is CGI. It's just a little over the top.
Yeah,
but that's just me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Dune, dude? You got the scoop on that or what?
Dude, I don't know why Brett said that. I literally just told him before we got on, before you came back in. I was like, "Yeah, I don't really fucking know what it's about." I have no idea. I saw the old one when I was a kid, the David Lynch version of Dune when I was a kid. I thought it was the weirdest fucking thing. But it's wildly popular. There's a whole series of books, like 9 or 10 books, I think. And the guy, Frank Herbert. Yeah, his son is continuing the storyline now at this point. So I don't know, but I really love the director. I love the cast, and I thought the trailer looked pretty cool. So
The trailer looked cool.
I don't know
The
that
cast
much.
is one. The cast is one of the best damn things I've ever seen. I think.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy from top to bottom, and the director is. I mean, we're talking about the guy who did Blade Runner 2049, which was my favorite movie of 2018. He did Prisoners. Fuck, what was the last movie he did? With Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman. I mean, not Prisoners. So I thought that was a really good movie. He did Arrival with Jeremy Renner and Amy Adams. It's a really great movie, I thought. So,
was that the guy that did? Did he do? Did he do that one with Natalie Portman too?
Annihilation.
Annihilation. Is that the same guy that did Arrival?
that's you're talking. That guy has three. Or the same guy who wrote The Beach, but I can't remember his name. Andrew Kevin Walker, maybe.
For some reason, I always get those Annihilation and Arrival. I don't. They always come in like a twin pack or something for some reason. I don't know. But
Annihilation was I guess it was kind of about aliens, but it was I don't know. Annihilation was okay. I liked Arrival a lot though.
yeah, Arrival was pretty solid. I like that one quite a bit too.
But I thought that the trailer looked pretty good. And I think it'll turn out to be good.
Javier Bardem, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, he's in there. We're talking about
Josh Brolin, Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa,
Zendaya's in there. Timothy Chalamet. I mean,
Dave Bautista.
Yeah, yeah. The cast fucking goes on and on. That's crazy.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got so Dune's gonna be cool. Suicide Squad, we talked about that. Jungle Cruise, we talked about that.
Space Jam.
Space Jam 2, yeah. You guys excited about that? Don Cheadle coming in, LeBron James.
Not at all.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. I'm not either.
I mean,
I just saw it on the list.
The first one is so closely linked to my childhood that I can't go back I can't go back and relive that with a different,
Yeah, I can't either. Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I know Brett mentioned that earlier, the Brett Man. This one I'm a little concerned about just because James Wan isn't coming in to direct it. He's got his pal Michael Chaves. Either way, he's coming in to do it.
C on the end. Chances are it's Chavez.
Shaves. He's coming in to do it, and you do have Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson coming back in, which is great news.
I love
Yeah, they're both fantastic. I like them both, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll be good. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I think the reason why the first two were so good is because of James Wan, and his direction.
And this is also, I mean, for me, I think The Conjuring is approaching the same issue with Paranormal Activity, where I really liked the first one. The second one started to go downhill a little bit. I can't help but feel like the third one is going to be a little bit less than the second one. And then probably 2 years from now, there's going to be a fourth one. I just can't help but feel like it's another repeat of that. It's like that's just how they do the horror franchises. They just keep making them until they can't break even, and then it's like, okay, well, it's done now.
That's precisely what they do. But nonetheless, I'll see it. I'm sure I'll see it.
I am excited about what's his name going to direct the next Insidious movie.
Oh yeah, Patrick Wilson. Yeah,
I don't think it's coming out this year, but
but
that could be good.
I agree, man. I think again, it's kind of like Matrix. I'm like, okay, that story, the Lambert story from the first two movies, I think was done, but now they must have something kind of in mind to bring him back. And Patrick Wilson, I think, will put in some pretty good effort for this, for his, to get his name out there. And it's an IP he's familiar with, so I am excited about that. I think it's got to be in the fourth Insidious movie. That was trash.
Yeah, agree.
Ooh, Coming to America, dude. What do you guys think?
I was about to say that, yeah.
That's what I was looking at here a minute ago. They just released the trailer the other day, and I mean, I don't know, I'm not really expecting anything out of it. So I think I could be pleasantly surprised or completely let down. So I don't really know what. It's weird whenever you're making a sequel to a comedy that was popular, what, 30, 40 years ago, whatever it is. So I'm scared.
Well, it very rarely works out.
Do what?
It very rarely works out when you do that. Like
Yeah.
you saw Dumb and Dumber do that not too long ago.
It looks so bad. I didn't even submit myself to the torture.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't good. So
I waited for the dollar movie to go watch Anchorman 2, and I mean, I didn't even know what I was watching. I was like, are these the same actors? How they just completely forgot the character? Like what?
that's what happens.
Yeah, I was like, they're not even acting. Like they're not even. It's not the same character. You know what I mean? It's like this is left field shit. What are they talking about?
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They did. Yeah, I don't know. Eric, do you think of any comedy movie like that's actually worked? Like a when they bring a sequel 30, 40 years down the road?
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. Sister
Can't
Act 4, maybe. I don't know. No, I can't think of anything. I don't know.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just in general, I feel like comedy sequels rarely work. Like just in general, as a rule of thumb, they just don't.
Yeah, the sequels.
Yeah,
Comedies are hard movies too to make.
Yeah.
I think
like
if you get one right, the second one's almost impossible. I think
the only one that semi worked was like the Hangover trilogy, and the second one was only good because it was a remake of the first one in a different
Exact
setting.
same. Yeah.
Exact same movie in a different country, and then the third one wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
It had like
No.
in it, and
You're exactly right about that. What I would like to see though is a remake, or I'm sorry, a sequel rather to Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore.
they are going to do one, right?
that would be hard to pull off. I mean, there could be a script that could work, but I just think that would be so hard to pull off.
Well, if you get the Uncut Gems version of Adam Sandler in here, coming in freaking hard, dude. Life's been good, but he's kind of losing his marbles a little bit, and he comes in there freaking betting on golf tournaments. And
the same character comes in to bet on golf tournaments. He can't play golf anymore, but he still wants to come in. All right. And he's just like betting on everything in there.
Yes. I don't know. Did you say they're doing one, Eric?
I thought, isn't Adam Sandler coming back doing a sequel to Happy Gilmore, or it's one of those? What's his other one?
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. It's Billy Madison. They're doing a second one.
Fuck. This is our punishment because he didn't get nominated for an Oscar.
Probably.
He's trying again, dude.
I think he's got to deal with Netflix to do a sequel. I believe.
Well, he signed a contract with Netflix, like where his next 6 movies were going to be through them. And I know that he did the Do-Over and the Ridiculous 6 and a couple other ones on there, but I don't know, man. I just wish he would do more Uncut Gems kind of work. I don't know. I really enjoyed him in that. Those other ones are just dog shit now.
Have you seen him in that movie? He's got a really good one that came out years ago about I think it's after the World Trade Centers.
Rain
Over Me. I really liked him in that movie too. I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, that was really great. And I even Paul Thomas Anderson, before he was like really huge, he was in Punch Drunk Love.
That's a really good one.
It does not get a lot of attention, but I liked him in that a lot. It was really slow, but I thought he was good in that. Yeah, all of his dramatic roles are typically pretty good, and his comedies, honestly, I don't think I've enjoyed any of them since
51st Dates is probably the last one, or maybe Longest Yard.
Yeah, from 2007, 2008. It's been over 10 years since any of those have been good. And I asked myself, were they ever good? Or maybe I was just like young enough to enjoy them.
They're not as good as,
I look
they're
back
good to
on
me.
nostalgia. Yeah.
I used to watch them on TBS all the time, and now
Well, I look back and I'm like, well, the Water Boy, like in Little Nicky, Big Daddy, those are classics, but maybe they were dog shit the whole time, and I just look at
They're not good movies, but I like them nonetheless. Okay, here's one. Okay, dude, man, but real quick, if Chris Farley were still around, we'd be getting a sequel to Beverly Hills Ninja, I bet.
Probably.
Ninja.
Ninny. Haru, you are such a ninny. No, yeah, R.I.P. man, that guy was the best. But no, what was I talking about? Freaking, we talked about this one before. Last Duel. I don't know anything about it really, but it looks cool. Ridley Scott is the director, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver, and Jodie Corner. Supposed to come out this month here, like next week. So I don't know if it's going to be good. I know, Chris, you knew a little bit about that. You have the scoop on it, as Brett would say.
Yeah, just because I know what it is.
He was there as they wrote the script. He was there.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, yeah, giving them, giving the guys advice. I was the voice in Damon's ear the whole time that he was right. But I mean, I just saw a little bit about it a while back where it was, and I think it's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck kind of wrote the script together, and it was the first kind of collaboration they had since Goodwill. Love Adam Driver, love Ridley Scott. So I think it'll be good, entertaining at the very least. Ridley Scott does every now and again misfire, but he works a lot. I mean, he's got like a movie that comes out every year, so he's always just on to the next. So I'm looking forward to that one. I think it'll be good
for sure. Yeah, well,
are you guys fans of the Kingsman movies? They got a sequel coming out.
Yeah, it was a prequel, isn't it? Is it a prequel or they already did that? Did they already do the prequel?
Yeah, I think. Well, the next one is The King's Man. I think it is the prequel. It's coming out this year. Because like the first two were first one had a sequel. This one I think is a prequel.
The first one I liked was Samuel. Samuel was the first one, yeah.
I don't remember. I just saw it on the list. I've seen both of them. I don't remember the second one. Well, the second one had Channing Tatum and
the Golden Circle. The second one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them, but I've heard people say they're good. Matthew,
they're decent.
Yeah, who directs them, also did Kick-Ass, and I like both of those.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Kick-Ass was awesome. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Him and Chloe Moretz when she was still super young. Actually, Aaron Taylor Johnson was in there too. That's kind of where he got his start. I thought he was really good in that.
I need to watch the first one again. I haven't seen it since it came out. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I mean, that's Sesame Street's coming out. I know Bert's looking forward to that one. Other than that,
there is one on here that I wanted to bring up. I mean, a lot of the movies that are coming out this year, like remakes or sequels and whatnot. There's a movie. It's coming out in April called Last Night in Soho.
I saw that on here.
Which is Edgar Wright's next movie, and I really like that guy a lot. I think this will be great. Yeah, I feel like he always kind of puts stuff out, and it kind of goes under the radar. There's never much value about it, and then it always turns out to be like favorite movie of the year or whatever. So I'm looking forward to that one. Edgar Wright was saying Baby Driver.
Yeah,
and
that was good.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I love that movie. I thought it was super cool.
I do too.
And then he also did the
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, trilogy with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, where he did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. So I think he does really interesting work. So I think that with Anya Taylor-Joy, who's been fucking killing it these days, everything that she does is like turns into gold. And Matt Smith is in there too. So not a huge cast, but I think it'll be interesting.
I think it's gonna be good. Is there
Was that me?
What about you, Eric?
What?
Anything else that you
I kind of looked at the list. I think we've covered a lot of them. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more I haven't seen that are going to come out that it's going to be good, you know.
I bet. Well, yeah. I mean, I think
Hopefully
overall,
we get movies this year.
yeah. If half of these we talked about come out, then it's going to be a much better year than 2020 was in the cinema industry. I think there's a lot of potential. It's going to be a big year if these things come out. We will see. We know we're getting the Warner Brothers stuff. We do know that Matrix, Justice League. There's a Suicide Squad. All that stuff is going to be coming out. Conjuring 2, right? That's a Warner Brothers product, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is. I might be wrong, but whatever. I'm just spitballing here. We know we're going to get that. I'm sure we'll start getting some more stream stuff. Worst case scenario, maybe not all of these, but some other stuff. I'm sure we'll probably go streaming at this point, just because they got to make money, and it's been too long. So I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, some of this stuff comes out. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And until then, I mean, we're just going to rock it out, and we will. Chris, why don't you do the comment section thing that Brett left you in charge of?
All right, I'm gonna do one. You know what? No, I got no idea. I don't even know where to start. like and subscribe, and we'll touch each other's.
Okay, so what do you guys think of 2021? Let us know down below in the comments section. Tell us what you're excited about. We'd love to chat. Brett, again, he had to leave early tonight, but he will definitely get with you guys in the comment section and give you his thoughts on these movies that we discussed after the fact. And overall, we're excited about it. We hope you guys are. If you guys want to help us find the good reels, you can do so by finding us on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Twitter, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Those links will be in the description. And again, be sure to like, share, subscribe, you name it. Do that. Helps us out big time. You guys are going to want to see some of these reviews of some of these 2021 movies later this year for sure. And we will see you guys soon. It's from Dodgeball. It's from Dodgeball. You remember Dodgeball? Global Gym. We're better than you.
Yeah,
and we know it.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
The second one had Jim Carrey in it, didn't it? Kick ass.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
You're good.
I think so too, man. I think that's a. If you want to help us find the good reels, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. God dang, what's going on?
The blooper section at the end.
They ring the doorbell. Here, give them this check. And that.
Don't give them a tip.